The PUP's National Party Council meeting is set to start on Saturday morning in Belize, where several points will be ratified and other matters discussed. This meeting falls in line with the upcoming special national convention that comes up at the end of the month. But the campaign has been heating up and the party seems to continue being divided. Rene Trujillo took a closer look at the opinions and perception of some stalwart supporters being aired on the public domain.
In just 23 days, almost 3,000 selected delegates will be converging in the capital city, Belmopan, to select a new party leader for the People's United Party, as well as other vacant seats on the national executive. Up until the start of 2016, things had been fairly quiet on the news and the social media regarding the leadership campaigns, as all three candidates, namely Francis Fonseca, John Burseño, and Cordell Hyde, have refused to do an interview on their campaign. The silence of the three men, however, is certainly not indicative of the works and lobbying they are doing in the 31 constituencies or with the arms of the party. The campaigns are hot and heated, and while the men themselves are not taking part in the disrespectful tirades and the bold statements being thrown around on social media, there are supporters on Facebook who are pulling out all the stops when it comes to criticizing either candidate. As it relates to Francis Fonseca, there has been very little attacks coming from the Burseño or the Hyde camps. It seems as though their strategy is a silent one. As a matter of fact, the attacks on Facebook seem to be coming from the Fonseca supporters. One supporter posted, quote, "I understand that after the 31st of January, JB will stand for John Barrow. Dean Barrow is adopting him as his son because he has done an excellent job in dividing and destroying the PUP. John Burseño is responsible for kicking out the father of our nation out of the PUP. He should be hanged for treason if you ask me." End of quote. The remarks go on social media attacking the personal life of Cordell Hyde, whilst engaging in name-calling at John Burseño. While we can assert that in any campaign there will be differences, this particular one stands out because the PUP has been divided and in internal turmoil for some time now. And once again, as the PUPs get ready for their national convention on January 31, the division is even more clear, as the social media posts are nothing short of insults, obscenities, and disrespect from known PUP supporters. For some, still hanging under the blue and white tent, it has become distasteful, and there have been comments posted like, quote, "The so-called PUPs who post negative comments do more damage than good to our party. Instead of being part of the solution, they themselves are part of the problem." Another well-known PUP posted, quote, "We are just making enemies and disunity within our party. I can't wait for this to be over." And another one read, quote, "I am going to change political party. I'm tired of the fights and bad-minded." The list of delegates and alternates who will be allowed to vote at the National Convention was submitted to the PUP Secretariat earlier this month and distributed to the candidates contesting the seats. Love News learned through social media and some supporters in Belmopan that there have been some concerns coming out of that area, as there were 2 delegates lists surfacing, with one being altered in favor of one of the candidates. The other concern was the absence of stalwart supporters on the list sent into the Secretariat. Come Saturday, January 9, a National Party Council meeting is set to take place in Belize City, where concerns will be ironed out and venue, date, and time for the National Convention will be confirmed. Reporting for Love News, I am Renee Trujillo.